Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Alpinestars Polar GTX gloves available at RevZilla.com. So new for 2015, the Polar GTX is going to be a short cuff glove, insulation along the back of the hands, as well as full Gore-Tex construction to get you into the colder months. Now, as far as sizing is concerned on this particular piece, this is going to be typical of Alpinestars street gloves. And what I mean by that, for my American cut gloves, my Icon, my Climb gloves, I'm typically an extra large. When I get into my Alpinestars, I have to size up to a 2XL. Now, sizes will range from a small up to a 3XL, and you're going to have one colorway available for this, and that's going to be the black version that I'm wearing right here. Now, in the world of Alpinestars street gloves, this is really going to be for you commuter riders, you touring riders, somebody that wants full-on protection from the elements, as well as some beefy construction if you go down at speed. Now, if you want to take a step up from this, you want to go with a full gauntlet construction, check out the Alpinestars Jet Roads. It's simply going to give you a further full gauntlet to this, and it's just going to give you that extra layer of element protection that you're looking for if you are on a longer ride. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that want this shorter cuff glove, and that's really what the Polar GTX is aiming at. So first and foremost, construction on this, you are going to have a goat skin palm. Keep in mind, with goat skin, this is going to be a premium over bovine leather, better tactile feedback, and it's really going to break in nicely. You are going to have synthetic leather overlaid on top of that for your impact zones, and then when we look at the back of this, it's going to be a really nice stretch polyamide to increase comfort, as well as some impact protection throughout the back of the hand as well. So let's start with the wrist, and we're going to work our way through this entire piece. So first and foremost, you're going to have a nice neoprene cuff to this. Going to be super comfortable, super flexible, and it's going to work as a wind-stopping layer. Now, working your way through the entire back of the hand, you are going to have 100 grams of Thinsulate insulation, keeping your hand warm, getting you into the colder months. You also are going to have a Gore-Tex shell throughout this entire piece. Again, Gore-Tex guaranteed waterproof. Now, one of the things I do want to mention, because we do have a lot of questions about this, there's a Gore-Tex layer in this. The outside of the shell will still absorb some water, so the outside might get a little bit heavy, a little bit wet, but your hands will stay nice and dry. That's how the Gore-Tex is going to work with this particular piece. Just keep that in mind. Now, working your way through the hands, you are going to see the Alpinestars logo at the back, a little bit of reflectivity baked in there. You are going to have hard plastic knuckles, fabric coated, looks really nice. And because of the stretch polyamide with this, it's going to, even though there's not those accordion stretch panels there, it's really going to have a nice flex to it. So it's really going to be comfortable when you are in the riding position. Now, working your way down through the fingertips, again, adding to that comfort, you are going to see accordion stretch at your innermost two fingers, your index finger, your middle finger. Keep in mind, working those clutch and brake levers just gives you that extra boost of comfort. There's going to be some foam padding working in the back of the fingers as well, just for added comfort. And then you are going to have that Alpinestars finger bridge just to give you extra protection, keep those fingers nice and tight in the event of a crash. Now, flipping over to the inside of the palm here. First and foremost, you're going to see that reinforcement on the leather working its way up. And you're going to have that goat skin leather as the base with that synthetic leather as the overlay. Double stitching, working its way down the inside. You're going to have full lateral protection on the inside here, beefed up with foam padding underneath those overlays, and that's going to work its way all the way down to throughout the wrist on this particular piece. Like I said in the beginning, nice goat skin palm with this, really going to break in nicely, giving you that added bit of comfort as it breaks in. Now, the other thing you're going to notice is on this particular glove, you are going to have an e-touch fingertip. This is going to be for you guys out there that are rocking GPS units, as well as it's going to give you access to be able to use your mobile device without having to take your gloves off, especially in the colder weather. This is going to be a nice feature. Now, one of the things that I will say is I wish that Alpinestars would have included on the thumbs, just because most of the times when I'm talking with my thumbs, but this is still going to work nicely. I just have to use one finger at a time when I'm operating my handheld device. Now, as you're working your way back through the palm to the wrist on this, you're going to have single closure, really nice stretch Velcro covering up the whole piece here and really kind of closing out the glove nicely, giving me a nice secure feel. Now, keep in mind, when we're talking about the Polar GTX, this is going to be a short cuff glove that's going to get you into the colder months, full waterproof protection, and again, the nice comfort all baked in with this. There's a ton of riders out there rocking Alpinestars gloves. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click the info button. Read what other Alpinestars gloves riders are rocking on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate. Get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, see us at RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Alpinestars Polar GTX gloves. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.